a bitch. These niggas ain't loyal.
Alright sis, let's talk. There's nothing more stressful than having to pay for everything. Yeah, we both want to save money, we both want to be able to buy things so that we actually just want rather than need. If only one person in the relationship is bringing, you know, more of the money and paying most of the bills, to me that's not fair. We're not in a situation to where we're roommates. If we're actually in a relationship and things are going good, then everyone needs to be on the same level. So with that being said, most of the time women make more money than the man, or the man makes more money than the woman, but bills should be pretty much not necessarily split even, but I feel like the man should be taking care of the household. Of course, women are strong, men are strong. It's different if you guys are like okay with one another paying whatever bill that it is. But if it's constantly becoming an issue that you pay, you know, more of something than the man does, then that's where you guys are going to clash, because that's always going to be the issue. In my opinion, if you are family and the man is taking care of you guys and he's bringing the money in, I feel like the man should be paying for the household, and then the woman can pay for little things here and there, because there's always things that you're gonna need. So if he's paying the rent and then you are paying the smaller bills and bringing in like household items and just things that you guys are going to need every month, that stuff adds up too. So in a sense, it's kind of like you're even, like you're still like splitting, but he's mainly taking care of the main bill, like putting you guys in a place where you are stable and comfortable, and then you take care of everything else. Meanwhile, you still have to keep the house clean, things like that. That's like traditional, but it should be like level to where even if you are cleaning up the house every day and buying household items, that man should be doing that as well. So it's not women should clean and take care of the house, men should pay the bills. If the man is paying the bills, you can take care of the little things if it is stressful for him, because people do get stressed out, and it's pretty much not fair to put everything on that man and you're not doing anything. So vice versa, if you're paying the rent and he's paying like smaller things because that's all he can afford at the moment, then make that do with however long you can. But these are just excuses in a sense, because he could be putting in twice the amount of work by working more than one job. What you're doing a lot to be able to make a lot. So if he's like at that bare minimum, then he's not really putting forth the effort for you guys. And I know it's going to be weird to say, but younger people or younger couples, they don't really know how to save, let alone work together in relationships. Some people do, some people don't, but you don't realize until you get older that there's a lot of things that you guys may want, but you guys can't afford those things because you're so busy worried about the little things. I'm telling you now, if you're in a relationship and you guys are good, you guys are stable, then you can save money together. You don't necessarily have to get a joint bank account, because some people are really shady with joint bank accounts, but put back some money, get any emergency money. That way you guys aren't constantly scraping up change or constantly struggling, because that's some things that your parents didn't do, so they don't know to teach you that type of stuff, or they just don't explain different ways that you can cope with someone, you know, making more money than the other person. With that being said, that goes as far as growing up. You don't really know those things unless someone says it, you know. If you are in a relationship and you guys don't share money, or you guys don't put back money together, it's like kind of like he pays this, I pay that, and then we just go from there. That's fine, but make sure you guys are saving. Saving is hard, but it's also a lot of value in saving your money and making sure you guys are putting towards like the future, but we don't know what the future may hold for any of us. So that's what life insurance is for, things like that. And those are things that are just being taken out of your check, you know, every month or every week or however you get paid. This video is not to be negative about men relying on women for stability. Most men, they just don't know. A lot of women, they take on that responsibility super quick, they learn super quick, and most men, they just don't see those type of things in their life, so they don't know. Like when I graduated high school, all I knew about was credit. I didn't know save your money, put back whatever, like if you're in school you get a refund check, put that back, or don't take out loans, just take out grants. Like it's things like that that has to be talked about, and you guys have to know, you know, certain ways to deal with reality. It's way more to life than arguing with somebody over their baby mama, arguing with somebody because y'all don't like each other, y'all don't get along. It's way more than that. We do still have to pay attention to our relationships and what we're dealing with and the people that we bring into our lives. If you guys are in a stable position and you're working together, there should be some type of talk between the two when it comes to money and, you know, building your relationship with that person, especially if you guys are living in the same household or taking care of a family. So if you're a man and you're riding the wave, or if you're a woman and you're living with your woman, letting your woman do everything, you are weak. You need to get a second job. You need to start taking care of responsibility, putting some money in the bank, doing more than what you're doing.
Oh, I get $600 every 2 weeks. I pay $400 in rent. I got $200 just to blow.
No, you can at least put $25 to $50 of that money up, put it in the bank, do something. Like, quit living that same lifestyle every single month. Like, change it up. If you don't have nobody to look up to, then you are the person that needs to get shit done. Quit relying on stupid shit that you've been seeing or relying on, or whatever it is that you was doing before. That shit needs to stop. Women, if you are relying on your man to take care of responsibility, if that man said he's going to take care of responsibility and you don't have to do shit, then hey, whatever you got to deal with in the long run, then that's just you. You have to get up off of your ass, and you can start saving money too, because at the end of the day, if you and him don't work out, you ain't gonna have no backup plan. Just like college, you got to have a backup plan. Women, you need a backup plan. Men, you need a backup plan. Like, everybody needs to get their shit together, period, point blank. With that being said, there are plenty of groups, plenty of things. Like, you don't even have to physically leave your house to see, you know, other options. I know most of the time there are ads and they just tell you a whole bunch of bullshit, but find you like a group that you can, you know, get into it with, a group text, talk to people, call around. You know, some credit companies, they're not gonna be too honest, but like, do your own research. Like, you do not have to sit here and be a product of your environment. You don't have to sit here and drown in debt and be stressed out every single year over something that you can't control. We can control these things. We can change these things. We just have to get up and do it. Anybody relying on anyone, that shit needs to stop. Men, women, whatever. Only person that's brought into this world without knowing a damn thing is your kids. Kids need to be taught responsibility. They need to see that. I can't explain it any different. Like, this is just what it is. And me myself, I wish that I had someone to tell me the things that I didn't know back then, but I was able to learn so many things on my own because I knew there was much more out there than to graduate high school, living in an apartment, just paying bills and doing the norm. There's so many things out there that you guys can do, and you just have to get out there and do it. Quit relying on other people to get stuff done for you. Quit relying on other people in general. Build a relationship with the person that you're with and get the fuck up and make it happen. I know we all tired, but we all just can't be blaming and trying to live up to other people's expectations and just doing like shit that don't even make sense. Get your ass up, quit being lazy, and do something with your life. If you ain't gonna do nothing, at least start saving, because you're gonna need to save. The comment section is open for discussion. Just be respectful towards people's opinion. That's all that I ask, because some people, they think otherwise when it comes to stability and families and men and women, things like that. So just be respectful and say what you got to say. Other than that, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.